Hello from Seoul? Yes, making ramen looks quite complicated, but not every ramen needs to be complicated. I mean, if you have just 15 minutes, you can make the perfect bowl of ramen. But don't get me wrong, I'm not talking about instant ramen. I'm talking about a proper bowl of Japanese ramen. So if you ever wanted to make ramen at any point in your life, it's time to give it a shot. Alright, are you guys ready? Let's get started. Today, we are making Shoyu Ramen, one of the most delicious Japanese ramens. Compared to tonkotsu ramen, which takes a long time to cook, this is such a simple ramen that you can try at home. The taste? Don't worry about it. Once you try this recipe, you don't go to a ramen restaurant anymore. For this, you will need ramen, green onion, ginger, pork belly, and some eggs. Actually, I wanted to share the 5-minute version, but without chashu and soft boiled eggs, we can't call it ramen, right? So let's just invest 10 more minutes. You won't regret it, I promise. First of all, let's make some soft boiled eggs. Don't worry, as always, it's gonna be so easy. Fill your pot with 6 cups of water and bring it to a boil. Once it starts to boil, reduce the heat to low and gently lower 6 large eggs. Once you place them all in, give it a few stirs so that we can keep the yolks centered. Now we're gonna cook these for 7 minutes, and when time's up, shock them in ice water and wait until they've cooled down. Otherwise, it's gonna continue to cook and you never get the beautifully cooked soft boiled eggs. This is very important. This time, let's make some chashu. If you skip this step, it's gonna be way simpler and easier. But you don't wanna miss this beautiful thing, right? That's why I brought this super simple version. You're welcome. First, let's make the sauce. In a small container, add 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, half a tablespoon of oyster sauce, 1 tablespoon of mirin, half a tablespoon of sugar, half a tablespoon of corn syrup, a quarter teaspoon of dark soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of minced garlic, half a teaspoon of grated ginger, 2 tablespoons of water, and mix it. So simple, right? But you wanna make it taste good like the one from restaurants? Then bring that bad boy over here. Totally optional, but let me add a pinch because this bad boy makes everything taste better. Now get your pan over medium heat. Once it gets nice and hot, add half a tablespoon of cooking oil and place some pork belly. Once they turn a beautiful golden brown on both sides, pour the sauce you made and gently simmer for another 3 minutes over medium-low heat. What? You wanna get that smoky charred flavor? Then take out your blowtorch or Caesar. Trust me, this will take it to the next level. This time, we're gonna make some aromatic oil. Shoyu ramen without aromatic oil is like Thanksgiving without turkey. Yes, it's that important, so don't you ever skip this step. First, chop some green onions into small pieces. As always, more green onion, more delicious, so be super generous with this. Next, grab a small knob of ginger and finely chop it. I wanna say like, if you don't have a ginger, you can't skip it. But this bad boy will give a delightful fragrance to your ramen, just like Tokyo Treat and Sakuraku bring joy to your doorstep. Tokyo Treat is a monthly snack subscription box straight from Japan. It is filled with up to 20 of the latest and most exclusive snacks that are only available in Japan. For example, if you open the box, you can see some limited edition or seasonal flavored Japanese snacks. And this month's theme is Summer Festival. You're looking for some more traditional snacks? Don't worry about it. With Sakuraku, you will get local and authentic Japanese snacks from artisan snack makers, including one special Japanese tableware. And this month's theme is Tea Time in Yokohama. Plus, the boxes come with a different theme every month, so you will never ever get tired of them. What? You're kind of worried about getting local snacks because of the language? Don't worry about it. Tokyo Treat and Sakuraku provide a booklet in the box. It contains all the information about the snacks, snack makers, and even interesting cultural stories about Japan. If you're interested in getting one of these, go to the link in my description and use my code ANC. You will get $5 off your first order. You want to experience real Japan? Wherever you are, Tokyo Treat and Sakuraku will be with you. Thank you for sponsoring this video, Tokyo Treat and Sakuraku. Now get yourself a small pan or saucepan. Add 5 tablespoons of lard and heat it over medium-low heat. Here, some people might say, Aaron, I don't have that lard. What should I do? That's okay. You can't just use vegetable oil. I wouldn't say that's the best, but our love, green onion, will take care of everything. So don't worry about it. Once the lard is melted, nice and hot, add 40 grams of green onions and ginger. What? What about the rest of the green onions? Good question. We're gonna use them for garnish, so don't worry about it. After 3 to 4 minutes, remove it from the heat and strain out your ginger and green onions. And there you have it, your super simple aromatic oil. Now let's make tare. In a small container, add 4 tablespoons of soy sauce, half a teaspoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of mirin, a generous pinch of MSG, and give that a good mix. Couldn't be any easier, right? This is why I said it only takes minutes. Last but not least, let's make some broth. Normally, we're supposed to make chicken stock and mix it with some dashi broth. But we're not opening a restaurant. We just want to casually enjoy a nice bowl of ramen at home, right? If this is you, combine 4 cups of water, 1 tablespoon of chicken bouillon powder, 1.5 teaspoon of hondashi, and mix it. Trust me, this is gonna be enough. Maybe it's better. What? You can't trust me? Then let's see what happens to our taste tester in a minute. Once it's well combined, put it on a gentle heat. Here, you don't want to boil or simmer. You just want to get it warm. That's it. While that's going, let's prep the noodles. Add your noodles to boiling water and cook according to the package instructions. What? You can't get this kind of ramen noodles? Don't worry about it. You could also use other noodles. Even instant ramen noodles will be fine. No problem at all. Once they're cooked through, take them out and shake off the excess water. Here, make sure to get rid of as much moisture as possible so that it doesn't affect the taste of the broth. That's why people in ramen restaurants always shake off their noodles like a drummer. Now get yourself a bowl and let's start off with the tare. Since everyone's tastes are a little different, let's start with 1 tablespoon. Keep adding 1 tablespoon of aromatic oil along with half of the broth and stir everything together. And then give it a little taste and add more tare if you need. Once it tastes perfect to you, add your drained noodles. Here, if you lift it up a few times and kind of lay it down like this, your ramen will look more gorgeous. And people will think you're a ramen master or something. Pretty good team, right? Once that's done, top it off with some chashu, green onions, soft boiled eggs, and some sliced fish cakes, which are totally optional. Last but not least, add some dried seaweed. That's it. It's incredibly easy, right? For information, I just showed you the basic toppings for Shoyu Ramen. But if there's anything you want to add in, go ahead and use it and make your own style. That'll be more fantastic. Alright, let's call our taste tester.
Claire?
Shoyu means soy sauce. So it's basically soy sauce based ramen. Do I know some Japanese? No. I only know arigatou gozaimasu. So, arigatou gozaimasu. Let me taste it. 어디야? 이거 엄마 거야. 미안해. I'm sorry. 그래, 인사만 해. 알았어. 잠깐만 인사하자. 인사해. 아니, 그거 말고. 자, 인사. Bye bye. Bye bye. Let's try the broth first. Ready? 맛있는데? 확실히 국물이 돈코츠 라면이나 탄탄면, 혹은 미소 라면 이런 다른 라면에 비해서 훨씬 더 담백하네. 깔끔하다. 그리고 이 오일에서 오는 그 향이 너무 좋아. 뭔지 모르겠는데 너무 좋아. 사실 솔직히 말하면 소유라면 그 간장 맛이 너무 진해서 솔직히 나한테 조금 짠 느낌이 있었거든. 근데 요거는 지금 딱 내 입맛에 맞다. 안 짜고 맛있는데? 이거는 근데 뼈를 오랜 시간 우려가지고 내는 그런 육수가 아니니까 온전히 육수 자체가 간장에서 좌우가 되는 거잖아. 간장은 좋은 걸 써야겠네. 비싼 걸 써야겠네. 야? This is the key. 맛있다 이거. 계속 국물만 먹게 되네. 빨리 먹어야겠다. 딴 거. Ready! 국물이랑 면이랑 따로 놀지 않고 되게 맛있다. 면이 육수의 그 향긋함을 온전히 흡수해가지고 너무 맛있는데 부들부들 좋다. Really? 면의 그 부드러움에 대파의 그 향긋함과 아삭함이 들어가니까 진짜 왜 대파를 좋아하는지 왜 그렇게 대파를 찬양하는지 알 것 같아. This time, let's try one of the beauties of ramen, 차슈. 촉촉하게 한 번 더 육수에 간다. 확실히 크게 한 입 가득 먹으니까 좀 만족스럽긴 하다. 훨씬 맛있다. 아니 이게 뭐야? 이게 뭐 이름은 모르겠는데 너무 귀여운 거 아니야? 보리에다 딱 놓으면 볼터치한 것 같은 느낌? 그렇지 않아?
삐에로 같은데.
삐로? 먹어보겠어. Let's try. 쫄깃쫄깃. 재밌네. 맛있네. You know what? I've been waiting for this. The soft boiled. Let's see. So beautiful as usual. Ready? 너무 좋아. 진짜 완벽하게 잘 됐다. 소개가 진짜 재미. 약간 러니하면서 크리미하면서 너무 맛있어. 아무튼 진짜 나한테는 간이 퍼펙트해서 일단 너무 좋네. 오늘은 물 많이 안 마셔도 되겠어. 땡큐. 아리가또 고자이마스.
Today, I showed you how to make Japanese shoyu ramen, one of the greatest ramens of all time. How was it? Like I said, it's unbelievably easy, right? So from now on, instead of instant ramen, why don't you give this a try? Once you try it, I'm pretty sure you'll meet the best shoyu ramen that you ever had. I guarantee it. Alright, this is it for today, and I'll see you next time.